Right? The question is, how can somebody have free will if it's already been written down?
God has already seen that life and every decision I made using my free will, and that's what got written. Will do.
So where's the free will?
Why is that so funny? Why is that so funny?
Because you said what I did.
Said what? I said what?
You said what I did, what I will do. Well, which one is it? Is it what you did or what you will do?
Okay, what I've done. Yeah?
Yeah.
What I will do. And in God's eyes, what I did, because my life's over.
It's out of time.
Okay, let's do this. Look, I think this is going round and round in circles. I'm going to try one more time. If it's not.
Okay. You're going to do what one more time?
This.
What? Repeat what I say and then claim victory because you heard what I said?
I'm not claiming
That's all you've done?
I'm not claiming any
And then
victory.
laugh at something which you can't explain why it's so funny?
I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny because I think it doesn't make sense. But I mean, look, obviously...
You claiming to be a Muslim doesn't make sense.
Okay, you think that's funny. That's no problem. I just think it's funny. I'm not allowed to laugh something's funny. Okay, let's continue.
Why is it funny?
Okay, I won't laugh if that helps you. Okay, so...
you can laugh. Just explain why you're laughing.
Okay. So, let's go back again. Can you see from your... Does anybody give me a cap for like 2 minutes? Yeah. Can we slightly change the direction so I'm not in the sun? So really disturbing. Okay.
Change direction.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much. This is perfect.
Made in cool.
Okay.
It's cool.
Thank you.
People can think you're me.
I don't mind. You're a good debater. Okay. So here's the question. So can you from your point of view of what God has done, right? Is that possible to understand what God has done from your point of view? Is that possible? Can you say that? Like for example, God has created this tree. Can you understand this tree from your point of view, even though it's God's creation?
Don't understand your question.
What I'm saying is, okay, I'll just go straight to the thing. From your point of view, from our point of view, last week, has God written what you are going to do next week? From your point of view.
Last week? Why did you say last week?
Well, the point is that it's already written in the past.
Okay.
From our point of view, our past.
Before I was born.
Yeah, no, I know, but I just chose any random time in the past. Last week, when you were born...
One second. Let me just hear this point.
It doesn't matter.
Repeat your question.
Okay, when you were born.
Right.
Had God already written down, from your point of view, what you're going to do in the future?
My point.
Yeah, like from your understanding...
Why do you keep muddying the waters with my point of view?
Well, the point is, from our understanding of what God has done.
No, all right. Okay, let me try this.
Because we understand past, present, and
Are
future.
you asking me? Are you asking me?
Just let me finish. I'm trying to use our understanding of past, present, and future of what God has done. That's why. I'm not saying... You're saying that God is higher than past, present, and future, which is fine. So you can say that God did it in the future, and it all doesn't matter because God is higher than time. So past, present, and future is not limited, and that's all fine, right? But I'm not asking you about God's point of view. I'm asking about your point of view, the way you understand it. So, for example, okay, this way. Let me explain to how I understand it. So, from my point of view, right, God knows the future. So, for example, last year when I was born, it doesn't matter, any time in the past, right? God already knew what I was going to do in the future. So, it's my future, it's my past. So I'm understanding the past, I'm understanding the future, and in that time in the past, He knew what I was going to do in the future.
And He recorded it. That's the same.
Yeah, He recorded it.
Right.
That's the same thing.
By the way, I've no problem.
So I'll give you an example.
But my point is,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll explain you the way I understand it, okay?
Right.
And then we can, because he thinks that we understand the same way, so let me explain the way I understand it, okay? From my point of view, right, God knows what's the future, right, and He knows everything you're going to do,
right,
and we have free will.
Right.
My point of view is it's impossible for us to understand how that can be, because only God can understand past, present, and future.
No.
Because we don't understand past, present, and future, we don't have that understanding.
Why is it impossible?
Okay, so that's where we discuss. That's why having
all right. So you're saying, no, but here's the thing. You see, you thinking it impossible is your subjective opinion. Yeah, I think it's possible.
Well, I think it's objective because I'm going to try and prove it logically.
All right. Well, I think it's objective as well, and that's why I'm going to prove it logically also.
Great. That's what this discussion is all about. That's why we're
Alhamdulillah.
having this discussion. Okay, great. So, now, from your point of view, where you understand it, when God wrote in the past, when something was written down when you were born about everything that you're going to do, right? That was from your point of view in the past. Is that correct? Hello? Yes?
Say it again.
From your point of view, that was in the past, right?
What was in the past?
When you were born, God had written down what you were going to do in the future. So for you, that's the past.
Okay.
Right? When you were born, it's the past.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Oh my God! According to God, there's no past, present, or future.
I'm asking you according to you, our understanding.
Right.
Okay? I'm not asking according to God's understanding.
Right, but you've got to go into the correct paradigm here.
No, I'm asking you about your paradigm. There is no correct.
I'll give you an example. I'm going to make
saying
it.
it's like
I'm going to break it down here because I don't know where you're going. All right.
Break it down.
If you recorded my life from the day I was born, and every decision I made, and every day I went to work, and every
wrote it
penny I
down,
earned,
as you did it.
everything, recorded it, and put it on a DVD.
Okay.
All right, and then my great grandchildren got that DVD out and watched it.
Yeah,
They'll know everything I did.
that's right.
Did I have free will?
Yes. Do you know
Right.
why?
No, right.
Okay, go on.
Right.
Thinking that, yeah.
So you agree that they could watch my life from beginning to end,
Yes,
and I have free will.
that's right.
Right. So God has done exactly the same thing
Yeah,
without the need to have a camera recording everything because he's seen everything already.
yeah. The
Right.
problem with that is you're claiming that God has done it before.
My belief.
Okay, you believe, you claim whatever.
Yeah.
You're saying that God has done it before, right?
Yes.
But your children, your grandchildren have done it afterwards, so that's not the same thing.
Oh, okay. You missed the whole principle. Mike, are you deliberately misunderstanding? That was just an idea of filming my life from A to Z and then watching my life from A to Z. And when you finish watching that DVD, you'll know how many wives I had, how many children I had, how much money I earned, whether I died as a Muslim or I didn't die as a Muslim. Yeah? All right. Now, I'm giving you the same example, but God has seen my life without the need of cameras recording every day of my life, yeah? It's already been watched.
Okay.
Right. And what was watched is my life.
Yeah.
And my life is based on my decisions.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah. And what did I answer you? What was my response to that?
I don't understand what you're talking about, mate.
Or what he's saying.
Okay, here's the thing.
What he's saying is...
Because you keep saying things so confidently and they make no sense to me, man.
Really? They make no sense.
No.
So you
You don't understand what I just said to you.
of course I understand.
Right.
I
So,
can repeat it.
do you
I
believe
don't
God?
think you can
Do you
repeat
believe
what I said. I
God?
can repeat what
Do you
said.
believe God has seen my life from beginning to end?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Right. And what has he seen?
Everything you're gonna do.
All right. And is he going to watch?
Everything you've done and everything you're gonna
And
do.
he's going to watch every decision I make.
Yes.
Every decision I make.
And they
Yes.
haven't fit with.
Right. And he's going to write it down.
No, it's already recorded before.
No,
I don't
no,
say
no.
recorded. I just say no.
No.
It's equivalent.
It's the knowledge which is recorded.
Okay, let's call it recorded for simplicity's sake.
No. It's not simplicity's sake. What did I say? Look, let's see what
I
we
say-
agree with.
I don't
You agree?
have the idea
One second.
of recorded,
You
that's
agree?
why- that's the only reason why I'm not saying
You
recorded.
agree? God can see my life from beginning to end. Yes or no?
Yes.
And my life is based on my decisions that I make in my life.
Yes.
So God can see whether I die as a Muslim or as a non-Muslim. Yes.
Yes.
And how many wives I had and kids I had. Yeah.
Maybe that not. Yeah, go on, just check. Go on.
Yeah, you've seen it all. Right. Now, what I'm saying to you is this. He's seen that before I was even born.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So he's seen every decision I'm going to make.
Yeah.
And that is what's written.
That is what's written when? Before you were born?
Yes.
Okay. So are you telling me that to you can't understand the difference between somebody who's recorded it and seen it afterwards and somebody who's written it down before you're born? To you it's the same thing. Somebody who's written it down throughout your life and seen it after you're dead.
No. You're conflating two things here. I was just giving you the example of seeing someone's life from beginning to end.
Give it to your lemon.
I'm not trying to say they had that.
Understand, that's all.
Well, I seriously don't understand. So explain
All
to
right,
me.
I was just establishing the
Explain it.
principle that if you see someone's life from beginning to end,
Yes.
right, that life will be based on decisions they made with their free will.
Of course.
Right. What I'm saying to you is God has already seen that life and every decision I made using my free will, and that's what got written.
Okay. Here's the thing. When somebody asks a question about free will in the past, right? There's a specific question that they ask that cannot be asked.
What does free will in the past have to do with anything?
Well, that's what I'm trying to explain to you, right? let me continue what I was going to say. Okay, when somebody asks a question about free will and foreknowledge, yeah, is a specific question that doesn't work if that knowledge is after he's already done it. So the question is, right? I'm going to repeat it. Right, the question is, how can somebody have free will if it's already been written down? So, for example,
No, well, the results of my free will has been written down. That's the whole bloody principle.
the results of your
Yes, the results of my actions,
Okay.
the results of my choices. It's what got written.
Yes, the results of your choices
Yeah.
have been written down,
Right.
but it's been written down before.
Yes, because my life has been seen before.
That's fine. That's fine. But the fact is, you still got a question, and the question is, how's that possible? If it's been written down, if the results.
So, all right. So here's your question: is it possible for God to see my life before I was born, and then?
No, if it's possible.
No.
That's
Yes,
not
you
the
said it's not possible.
No, I said it's not possible.
Well, let me ask you then.
Okay, it's
Is
not
this possible?
Okay.
All right. Let me ask you.
rephrase that.
No. Not you're rephrasing nothing to me.
No,
Not saying nothing about now.
I'm going to rephrase
No.
it.
I'm going to
I
say
want
it.
to be
I'm going
clear
to say it.
what
I'm going to ask you a
believe.
question. I'm going to ask you a question.
I'm gonna
Is
rephrase
it possible?
No, let me rephrase it.
Oh,
Let me rephrase it.
it.
It's impossible for us to understand how that's possible.
I disagree.
Okay. I just want to
Because
rephrase
you don't
it.
understand. We're not all like you, mate.
No, but also,
Okay, so you understand it. Educate me. Explain me how you can possibly understand
listen,
it.
I'll explain to you.
Hamza,
Well, no, wait a second. Is it possible for God to see your life from beginning to end
Yes.
and record every decision you made in that life and
Yes.
write it down?
Yes.
So what's the problem?
So what's your problem?
It's impossible for us to understand how that's possible.
You just said it. You said it's possible.
No, I said it's possible.
So you understood it then? You didn't go, what are you talking about, mate? I don't know what you're talking about, mate. You said it's possible.
There's a difference between believing something's possible and understanding how it's possible. If I see a car driving in the street,
All right,
I know it's
all right.
possible. It doesn't mean I know
Is
how
it
the
possible?
engine works.
All right. Is
Right?
it possible?
That's a silly
All right.
argument.
All right. Is it possible for God to see your life from beginning to end before you were born? No. Is it possible?
Yes, it's possible.
All right. Can you understand that?
No, I cannot.
All right. Do you believe God? Okay. Well, stop. Do you believe God has full knowledge and knows everything?
Yes.
Right. So He then knows your life from beginning to end, then doesn't He?
That's right, yes.
So it is possible.
It's
So you
possible.
do understand it?
No, I don't understand how that could be.
You can't.
I understand that
Oh, no.
it is.
One second.
I understand that it is. I don't understand how
Okay.
it is.
Can God create?
You get the difference?
Can God create the universe from nothing? Can God create the universe from nothing?
Yes.
How?
The universe come into
I have
being.
no idea.
But you
Yeah,
believe
that's another good example.
But you believe
how you can understand. How
Okay.
you can know
But you
something
believe,
that
but you
can
believe
be.
that the universe does exist.
Yeah, of course.
So God created it.
Yes,
How did He do it?
I have no idea.
Right.
There's lots of things I don't know.
So not,
Right,
so
right.
not having an idea
Doesn't mean it didn't happen.
doesn't mean
Yeah.
that it's wrong or it's
Can't happen.
or therefore
Yeah,
not,
so
va-
the sun's going.
not,
Only one has.
not valid. Do you
They
understand
don't
my
feel they have
point?
the wrong idea.
It doesn't mean
You think I'm Joseph?
just because of our limited understanding of things, just because of our very finite knowledge of things, which, as you know, is influenced by.
Can I just stop you a second? No, because you misunderstand what I'm saying. Let me explain what I'm saying. My argument is that God can't know what we're doing. You asked me 100 times.
You believe that?
So I believe that God
Right.
knows what we're going to choose.
Right.
My argument is simply our ability to understand how that's possible.
But you just said
Do
it.
you
No.
believe?
Our ability to understand how that's possible.
No.
I can understand that it is. I can understand that it is, but I can't understand how it's possible.
But do you believe?
You don't understand the difference. Yeah.
But do you believe?
Is it possible?
Do you believe that not understanding something invalidates it?
No, how can it invalidate it?
No.
I believe it's true, so how can it invalidate
So
it?
does it mean that
What's your
you don't
point?
have the knowledge to understand it? Possibly.
I think it's without our ability to understand
Right.
such a thing. That's my
So
point.
it's a lack of
No
our
one said
ability.
Yes, we cannot
Okay.
understand past, present, and
So
future.
you've admitted.
I think most people
okay.
tell you that anyway.
So by admitting that it's lack of our understanding or knowledge,
Yeah, lack of our ability to understand. Yeah.
right? Yet God says He does do those things.
I told you I believe that. That's
Okay.
no problem.
That's the answer then.
That's the answer to
Then
what?
that is the answer to your assertion, which is
So
that
why?
What's my assertion?
how did this happen? How did God
No.
do this?
I didn't ask that.
Why are you saying
No,
why did God do that?
Let me explain.
that's not my
No. Look, here's the principle, yeah. I said, do you believe God can see your life from beginning to end? You said yes. But you don't understand how it's possible, but you believe yes.
Yes.
Why do you believe it?
because I believe God knows everything. I don't know how God
How is
created
it possible for God to know everything?
I don't know how God created it. I don't know how anything. By the way, if you ask...
So you believe it's possible?
If you ask how did God create this world? I don't know.
Right. So you believe
How
it's
do you come
possible?
here? I don't know.
So
how you got consciousness? I
So
don't know anything actually.
All right.
If you go deep enough,
All right.
If you go deep enough, we
All
don't
right.
know how anything.
Okay.
We know that it is. We don't know how it is.
Okay.
It's two very
Listen.
Let's
Let's just break down. All right. So you believe God can know your life from beginning to end, yes or no? And you believe that could be recorded. You believe that, all right? And you also believe that whatever was recorded is based on your decisions you made.
I believe that we have got free choice.
No. We're talking about possible, yeah? So is it possible for God to know all knowledge before you're born to know all your life? Yes or no? Yes. Is it possible for God to have recorded that before you were born?
Yes.
Right. And what is recorded is obviously based on what you did in your life, yes?
Yes.
Right. So God's full knowledge of what you will do in your life is based on what? Your choices, yes?
Yes.
So it's possible. You understand that principle?
I don't understand. Just because
You don't understand it?
I don't understand how it's possible doesn't mean that I
cares?
don't agree.
But no,
that
they
accept it.
But no, they
so that's all I'm saying. My point is, look, he was trying to explain to
no,
him
wait.
how.
No, but you
that
accept.
works. My point is, that it's impossible for us to.
You said it's possible.
So it's impossible for us to understand how it works.
We just explained it.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
No,
I
but he's
explained
right.
that
The
it
mechanics.
happens.
No, but he's-
I explained
Yeah.
that it happened. I didn't explain how it happened.